for the art, trying to paint pictures for scripts to my story.
I'm Morgan Keyz and I'm at Industry Takeover. Top tip might sound quite generic, but it's just persistence is key, and be very patient, because it might be a short journey, it might be a really long journey. More than likely it's going to be a really long journey, and if you don't love it, you won't. The blood, sweat and tears will be too much for you, and there will be blood, sweat and tears, but persistence and patience. I really think it depends on the artist, what sort of video content they create, but you can quite quickly gauge what works for your audience just by putting the content out. So if you want to try it behind the scenes, see how it gets a reaction, and then work out whether that's what your fan base want. If they don't, then don't necessarily waste your time, but you could see a Snapchat story or an Instagram story as a behind the scenes nowadays as well. But essentially music videos is the main thing that people like from their artists. In general, I think most videos would be with one camera, and you just do multiple takes of the same thing from different angles. And yeah, I personally don't like using multi-cameras, because you can only be looking at one camera if you're shooting different things. I suppose it depends on the video, but I'm talking about a basic performance to camera kind of video. Yeah, one camera is fine. The video camera I kind of started out on at the time cost about £800, but the content I was shooting, no one could really tell the difference between that and some of the more expensive cameras. And that video camera today, second hand, you can probably get just under £200. So, and I shot some major artists on that camera, so it won't cost a lot. But you have a phone as well, so as long as you turn it sideways, you could probably shoot quite a good video on an iPhone 6 or 7 if you really needed to.
Man, this is the start. From all friends of the part. A young in a chart, I was living in the past. Now my vision far. I got the blessing from my margin, was stressing for the art. Trying to paint pictures for scripts to my story. I'm in a different class, yeah, I'm actually like